Hello children, how are you all? Hope all of you are very good and your studies are also going very good. Myself Divya Sahu and I am from Weaverbird School. Children, today again we are going to continue our previous lesson, that is the birds. So let's start. Till now in the lesson birds we have studied about general features of a bird, that birds fly. They have wings and feathers to fly. They have a streamlined body. They lay eggs. Birds have hollow bones. Then we have studied about different body parts of a bird. Then what features help a bird to fly? What kinds of feathers are present in a bird? Then we have studied how does a bird fly. Also, I have told you about different types of beaks present in birds. Also, birds have different types of feet and claws. So children, all these topics are covered for us. Today, I am going to discuss a new topic about birds. Now children, tell me, if you go to your relative's place or to some other place, you also come to school and then again you go back to your home. So, where do you feel more comfortable? Yes, you feel more comfortable in your house. All of us, we live in our houses and we feel more comfortable in our house. Right? Now children, why all of us need home? If I ask you, can you live on roads? Or can you live in forest? Answer is no. Why? Because roads are not safe. You are not safe from weather also. If in forest, then animals are there. Also outside our house, criminals may be there, thieves may be there. So we are not safe out of our house. So children, all of us need house to live safely. House is needed to protect us from weather, like hot sunlight, cold, rain, thieves, criminals. So children, house is a safe place to live for all of us. Not only for human beings, all the animals also, they live in a particular place. They need a particular place to live. So children, what about birds? Children, birds also need place to live. And where do birds live? Can you tell me? Yes, birds live in the nest. So children, our today's topic is bird's nest. All the birds, they live in their nest. They make their nest. Now children, can you tell me what are different uses of a nest? Yes, there are so many uses of nest. First one, birds, they make nest to live. They lay their eggs in the nest. Also children, a nest protects birds from bad weather, like harsh sunlight, so much cold surrounding, cold weather, fastly blowing winds. Okay, so nest protect a bird from bad weather. Next children, in nest they keep their babies safely. In nest they are protected from their enemies like snake, vulture, eagle. Okay. Also children, birds take care of their babies in the nest until these babies are ready to fly, until they are grown. Okay. So these are different uses of a bird's nest. Now children, what do birds use to make their nest? You must have seen any bird's nest in your house. Yes, most common one is pigeons, then sparrows. Even I have seen. So what do birds use to make their nest? Yes, actually children, birds use different things to make their nest. Like they use twigs, grass, leaves, feathers. Also they use wool. They use pieces of clothes, cotton. They use hairs also. Also they use pebbles to make their nest. So children, now you know that there are different uses of nest and birds use different things to make their nest. Now let's come to different types of nest which are present in birds. All of you know that birds are of different types. So they make different types of nest also. And they are so amazing. Okay, you will be surprised to see different types of nest in birds. So children, different types of birds, they make different types of nests. Let's study these different types of nest one by one. First type of nest present in birds is Weaverbird nest. Children, Weaverbird, they weave their nest. They make a very strong and beautiful nest. As you can see here in this picture, a Weaverbird nest. A Weaverbird makes its nest by using grass, straws and leaves. To make its nest, a Weaverbird uses its beak. By using its beak, it cuts the edges of grass and then it forms its nest. The nest of Weaverbird, it hangs from the branch of a tree. And also, as you can see here, there is a tunnel-like opening at the bottom of the nest. And why this opening is there? By this opening, birds enter into the nest. So this was all about a weaver's bird nest. So weaver's bird nest, it hangs from the branch of a tree. It's very strong and made up of straws, grass and leaves. It has a tunnel-like opening at the bottom of the nest through which bird enters into the nest. Now let's come to second category of birds, children, and that is Tailor bird nest. Children, the most common tailor bird is songbird, which is present across tropical Asia. Why this name is given to the bird? Because they sew their nest. They sew their nest by using threads. So children, a tailor bird, to make its nest, it uses long leaves. Their beak, it is used as needle to sew the leaves together. And by stitching the leaves together, they make their nest. And they use threads and straw to stitch the leaves. Children, tailor bird, they fill their nest with wool, hair, cotton and grass. And why do they keep these things in their nest? To make their nest comfortable and cozy, so that their babies and they also can live in the nest comfortably. So children, a tailor's bird nest, it is made by sewing or stitching of the leaves together by using threads. Okay? Next and third category of bird's nest is woodpecker's nest. Children, all of you know that woodpeckers, they have chisel shaped beak. It's very strong. By using their chisel shaped beak, woodpeckers, they make holes in the tree trunk. They make tree trunk hollow. And these hollow tree trunk, they use to live. So, a woodpecker, it makes its nest in the tree trunk. It makes holes in the tree trunk by using its chisel shaped strong beak. Also, children, to make its nest warm and cozy, it keeps inside the nest chips of wood. Okay, so that was about woodpecker's nest. Next and fourth category of nest is a penguin's nest. Children, we know that penguin is a flightless bird. It cannot fly. So a penguin, it cannot make its nest on trees. So children, penguins, they make their nest on the ground. And surprisingly, they use stones and pebbles to make their nest. So if I ask you which bird makes its nest on the ground, yes, it is penguin. And which bird uses stones and pebbles to make their nest? Yes, a penguin bird, it uses stones and pebbles to make their nest. Now, next and fifth category of bird's nest is sparrow's nest. Children, sparrows, they make their nest in houses, in trees, in any protected place. Also, they make nest in holes in the buildings. And what do they use to make their nest? Sparrow they use grass, straw, leaves, twigs, cotton to make their nest. Children, sparrow's nest is most common one. You must have seen in your houses. Similar type of nest is present in pigeons also. Okay. Next and last category of bird's nest is vulture's nest. Vulture, eagle, they are carnivorous birds. Children, vulture, eagle, they make their nest on high trees. And to make their nest, they use twigs and sticks. Their nest, it looks like a shallow cup. Okay, so carnivorous birds like vulture, eagle, they make their nest on heights of a tree. They uses twigs and sticks. And their nest, it looks like a shallow cup. Today, we have studied about different types of nest present in birds. There are 6 types of nest that we have studied. First type of nest is what? It is weaver's bird nest. A weaver bird, it weaves its nest, and to weave its nest, it uses straws, leaves, grass. It has a tunnel-like opening in its nest. It is a very strong nest and it hangs from the branch of a tree. Next one and second one is tailor's bird nest. Tailor bird, they sew leaves. And to sew the leaves, to stitch the leaves, they use threads and straws. Third category was woodpecker's nest. a woodpecker, it makes its nest in the tree trunk. It makes holes in the tree trunk by using its chisel-shaped beak. And to keep its nest warm, it uses chips of wood. Then the next one is penguin's nest. Penguins, they make their nest on the ground by using pebbles and stones. Then the fifth one is sparrow's nest. Sparrow, they make their nest in houses, in buildings, on trees, or at any protected area or any protected place. To use their nest, they use grass, straw, leaves, twigs, cotton. Pigeons also have similar type of nest like sparrow. And the last one is vulture's nest. Vulture, they use twigs and sticks to make their nest. They make their nest on tree heights and they have a shallow cup-shaped nest. So children, that was all about different types of nest present in birds. So children, in this lesson birds, we have studied so many things about birds. Now we know about general features of a bird, characteristics of a bird. We know different parts of a bird's body. You also know about how do birds fly. What features help a bird to fly? What kind of feathers are present in birds? What kind of beaks are present in birds? Now, you also know that birds have different types of feet and claws. You know about different types of nests which are made by different types of birds. So children, you are seeing that birds are a wonderful creature of God. They are very beautiful and also they are very delicate. So children, you should not harm to birds. It's our responsibility. You should not harm to any animal. Okay? So children, birds, we have to protect them. We should not harm them. Today, I will tell you about the ways by which we can protect birds. So, what is next topic? 6 ways to protect birds. First thing children, you can keep safe and clean drinking water outside your house, in your balconies, in your house's roof, so that birds can come and they can drink that water. Second thing, if bird feeders are there, bird feeders should be elevated so that cats cannot reach to bird. Next thing children, third one, see, people, they have to plant native trees. More trees will be there, then birds will get place to make their nest and it will be very easy for them. It will be helpful for them. Next thing children, fourth one, if you are living in any apartment or in any area where there are less number of trees. So, in your house, you can keep bird house. These bird house will help a bird a lot. Birds can come and they can use that bird house as their nest. So, it will be very helpful for them, right? Next thing children, in gardens, people use pesticides, chemicals. Don't use them. Instead of that, use organic manure in the garden. See, these pesticides and chemicals, they are very harmful. If it is used in the garden, it will be taken up by the plant and fruits which are growing on trees, they may become poisoned. Also, worms are present in the soil, in garden. So, birds, when they feed on the worms, fruits, berries which are grown on trees, so they may get poisoned and birds may die. So don't use pesticides and chemicals in the garden. Next, sixth way to protect birds, children, to reduce window strike. Children, birds, they misunderstand. When they see in the mirror of windows, they think that it is any natural place because there is reflection of scenery. There is reflection of natural place, natural environment. So, by misunderstanding, they strike on the window. And scientists believe that because of this strike, many birds, they die every year. So, by reducing window strikes, birds' number can be increased. Birds can be protected. Okay? So, children, this was all about protecting the birds. So, children, that was all about birds topic. Today, we have finished this chapter. Okay? This was a very interesting chapter. Hope all of you have enjoyed it a lot. Even I have enjoyed it a lot. So children, for our next session, we will study a new chapter. Till then, all of you just enjoy, keep studying, keep learning and keep smiling. Have a nice day to all of you.